Good morning, everyone, and welcome into Local4’s 4 Things You Need to Know to Start Off Your Day. Today is Friday, January 9th. Welcome to the weekend. Well, I guess we're close to it at least. I'm Ian Mason. Let's go ahead and jump into today's top stories. After months of uncertainty and even the longest government shutdown in history, the House passed a bill yesterday that would extend healthcare enhanced subsidies for 3 years. Those subsidies expired at the end of 2025. A total of 17 Republicans joined Democrats in passing the measure. It was brought to the House floor as a result of a discharge petition. The House vote was mostly symbolic, but gets members on the record. The measure is not expected to advance in the Senate, though a small group of centrists in both chambers have been working on a subsidies measure that they believe could get the votes needed to reach President Donald Trump's desk. And just after 3 a.m. our time, President Donald Trump providing an update about the situation in Venezuela. In a post on his platform Truth Social, the president said the USA and Venezuela are, quote, working well together. The president said that the country is working on creating a more modern version of their oil and gas infrastructure. And because of this cooperation, he has canceled the, quote, previously expected second wave of attacks. Trump saying he thinks those attacks are not needed, but that all ships will stay in place. The president added that he believes at least $100 billion will be invested by the oil industry. Trump finished off the post by saying that he will be meeting with oil industry executives at the White House today. Tensions across the country between immigration and customs enforcement agents and protesters are escalating after 2 separate shootings involving agents. 2 people were shot by Customs and Border Protection agents in Portland on Thursday when federal officials say they tried to stop a vehicle with a suspected gang member. During the stop, authorities say the vehicle began to drive away, striking an agent, agents then firing shots hitting the vehicle. Portland's mayor has expressed skepticism about the federal government's description of what happened. This comes after an ICE agent shot and killed a woman in Minneapolis on Wednesday, 37-year-old mother, Renee Nicole Good. Video shows federal agents approaching Good's vehicle, telling her to get out, and as she starts to drive away, she is shot. The Department of Homeland Security says Good attacked officers with her car. The shooting has sparked protests in Minneapolis, with demonstrators calling for federal agents to leave the city. Vice President J.D. Vance defended the agent, saying the officer was, quote, doing his job. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz called the incident a, quote, brazen use of force and has put the state's National Guard on standby. Federal officials say no agents were injured in either incident. Governor Walz is calling on federal authorities to work with the state and local officials to de-escalate tensions, though he says the Trump administration has excluded state officials from the investigation. And today is going to be very similar to yesterday in terms of temperature, but not precipitation, as we're not expected to see a decent amount of precipitation for a while. However, those temperatures making it up into the low 40s today and into the 20s overnight. 42 is going to be the high today, 45 tomorrow, mid 40s, then 50 on Sunday, breezy conditions tomorrow, or windy conditions Saturday, breezy conditions on Sunday, and then Monday 58 degrees until we hit 60 on Tuesday, though a cold front coming through Tuesday night, bringing temperatures down into the 30s for Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. And then we're going to be seeing those chances of precipitation sticking around, highs in the 40s with lows in the 20s, 20% chance of scattered snow and rain chances. That'll do it for me. Thank you for watching Local4’s 4 Things You Need to Know to Start Off Your Day. We'll see you right back here next week. Until then, have a great one.